So this is the thinner yarn that I used. Same pattern as the Pink Lady, and also just a granny square poncho. And it comes right down to the back of my knees. I prefer it that long. And yeah, I've just used a shawl pin to just pin it. There you go. Just like that. Pin it together. Fantastic. And I'm ready to go to the shop or wherever. Okay, so let's talk about the pink yarn that we used for today's tutorial. So I've decided to just quickly put this on so you can see what it looks like on as well. And I think it came out marvelous. Exactly the right length that I wanted to come out. From behind the knee, over the shoulder, right down to in the front of the knee again. I love it. And it's heavy. This is quite heavy because it's cotton, right? So it's not as light as this one. This one's very light. The one that you just saw me in is very light. Like this. This one's very light and warm, but this one's heavy, nice and heavy. So definitely not going to be cold in this winter. Okay, so let's go and talk more about the yarn. Okay. Hi there, thank you for joining me. Today we are making this shawl, but in cotton and silk. This is, where is the point? Let me just get the right point. This is what it looks like. Oh, isn't it lovely? See, now I actually need my glasses. See, like this. Because I made it so that there's a right and a wrong side. So this is where we're going to start. We're going to start here and work our way down, down, down for as long as you want it. I wanted mine to go right to the back of my knees. From the back of my knees, right to the front of my knees, like that. See, that's my point. Oh, it's lovely. I love it. I love it. It's a whole 825 grams, and so it's quite heavy when you have it on. You can feel you're wearing a shawl. And I just used a shawl pin. You know, when you take the two, I'm just going to take two sides together and pin it. Any shawl pin would look lovely with it. Like that. That's what it looks like. You see, mine that I'm wearing is actually quite a small little pin. See? But I like it because I don't want this big thing. I want it to disappear because I just want it to be the two sides to be attached to each other. Anyway, so now I told you it's 825 grams for this, so it's quite heavy. But the one that I'm wearing today is very light. And let's just, now I need my glasses again because I need to show you. The yarn that I used for this is Katia Stella. See, like this. And it's this one, this is a different shade, obviously. No, this is a different shade. Let me just see if it's going to focus. Let's focus there. Yes, come on. Anyway, so this is lovely because I absolutely plan to make another one, right? So it says here, this is machine washable at 30 degrees Celsius, wool cycle, do not bleach, do not tumble dry, dry clean, dry flat, low iron. Well, I wouldn't put an iron to it. I mean, who puts an iron to this? And it says here I must use a 4 to 4.5 millimeter hook. And I remember with this one I used a 4 millimeter hook because this is so thin. It's so thin. See there? Come, focus. There, lovely. Now you can see the color. And the color here is number 72. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this right. Tindada. Tintada. Tintada. Dye lot. Hey, tintada probably means dye lot. Okay. It's 100 grams and 550 meters on one ball of this. So you know how much you get out of this. So anyway, so this is beautiful. This is what this was made out of. This kind of, it's called Katja Stella. Anyway, that's not what we're doing today. We are making this lovely from a different yarn. Lovely silk and cotton. It is so, so soft. Okay, there we go. So let's start. Let's get going. And join me for this tutorial. And if you like it, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more, then please subscribe. See you. The yarn I'm using here is, let me go through one of the labels. It is color 229. This is 11. It's 9, 10, and 11. Color 229, 9, 10, and 11. This is a very light pink, and then a darker shade, and then a little, what is this? More pink. Lovely. So let's have a look at this label. It is Fibra Natura Natural Fine Hand Knitting Yarns. Now, obviously, we're going to crochet with this. Papyrus, well, that's how I would pronounce it. 50 grams, 120 meters, and it says lightweight, probably 78% cotton, 22% silk. This is so, so super, super soft. Fantastic. Let's see. Then they give you the knitting gauge, which I'm not going to use. The crochet gauge, they say here. The hook is a 4.5 millimeters, which is what I am using. A 4.5 millimeter hook. Of course, my favorite, the good old-fashioned hook. And what else that is important for us? Machine wash, cold, gentle, lay flat to dry. And that is about it. Made in Turkey. This is lovely. It is super, super soft, and I love the three colors together. Okay, so we're going to start on our triangular crochet shawl, granny square crochet shawl. I'm using this yarn from the outside, and some of them you can use from the inside, but I can't always find the inside, so let me just break it like this. Now, you know, when you do that, the problem is, where is the start? Let's just do this. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use, I saw this little trick. I'm going to put this in a heavy porcelain little bowl, and I'm going to use a clip binder clip that I bought at Pick and Pay, and I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to just thread this through here. Now it's not going anywhere. If it wants to jump around, it will jump around in this bowl. Okay, so we are going to make there we go. Okay, like this. That's it. Just live there for now. Slip knot, and we are going to chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to make a double crochet in my first stitch. In that first, in the first chain that I've made. Let's just find it. There we go. Like this, a double crochet. Now this is going to act as a double crochet and 1 chain. Okay, so now I'm going to make another 2 double crochets. 1, 2. Then I'm going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And in that same little space, another 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. And this is going to be like a granny cluster, and then 1 chain and 1 double crochet in the same hole still. Okay, so this is what we've created. That's the start of our triangular shawl. Now we're going to go around this side and up and down. So we're going to do 4 chains, which 3 chains, which will count as a double crochet, 1 chain. So chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and turn the work. Now I'm going to turn. Now in that loop, there we go, in this loop I'm going to make 3 double crochet cluster. There we go, a 3 double crochet cluster. 1, 2, 3 double crochets, 1 chain. Now in the top, which is going to become our V, I'm going to do 3 double crochet, 3 chains, 3 double crochet. So there we go, 3, 1, 2, 3 double crochet, come on, 3 double crochet, and 1, 2, 3 chains, turn the corner. There will only be this one corner. It's not a corner, it's a point. It's our V point, and 3 double crochet in that same spot to form your V or your corner. Okay, so this is where we are now. Now 1 chain, and in this space I'm going to make 3 double crochet, 1, 2, there we go, 3 double crochet, 1 chain, and another 1 double crochet in the same spot. Okay, so if it still doesn't look right to you, just keep going. We're heading somewhere. Now chain 4 and turn. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and turn. So now we're going to go up and down again. So in this space, we're going to we've made a chain 4, which serves as a double crochet and 1 chain space. In the same space, we're going to make that space, first space, we're going to make 3 double crochet, 1 chain, in the 1 chain space, 3 double crochet, 1 chain. In our point or our V, we're going to make 3 double crochet, 3 chains, 3 double crochet to come around the V or corner. I'm going to call it a corner, but we know there's only this one point that we're working on. And then we're heading for this. There we go. So I've made 4 chains. Now I need to make, in that same place, I need to make 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3, and 1 chain. In the 1 chain space, 3 double crochet, 1, 2, 3 double crochet, 1 chain, 3 double crochet in the corner, 1, and this is 2, and this is 3 double crochets, and 3 chains, turn the corner, 3 double crochet, just like a granny square, which is why I love it. 1 chain, and 1, 2, 3 double crochet, 1 chain, and in that corner space I'm going to put 3 double crochet, 1 chain, 1 double crochet. So in that corner space, 3 double crochet, 1, 2, 3 double crochet, 1 chain, and 1 more double crochet in the same space. Chain 4 and turn. 1, 2, 3, 4 and turn. In that space we've created, we're going to put 3 double crochet, 1, 2, 3 double crochet, 1 chain, 3 double crochet, 1, 2, 3 double crochet, 1 chain, just like a granny square. 1, 2, and 3, 1 chain. Now we're going to do the V or the corner, 3 double crochet, 3 chains, 3 double crochet. I'm not used to working with a 4.5mm hook, and I tried, because this yarn looks quite thin, I mean to me it looked quite thin. I tried with a 4mm hook, and that did not work. The work was just too tight. Can you see how this wants to jump around? It can jump around, but it's not going anywhere. See? So, there we go. It can jump around in that bowl, but it's not going to run around on the floor or wherever. Very handy. Anyway, so I just pulled it out and started over with the recommended 4.5mm hook. And I find that the drape is absolutely beautiful. It's so soft. 1, 2, 3, double crochet, 1 chain. Just follow the pattern. I mean, in your first 2 rows, that's what you're going to be doing for the rest of the pattern. So there we go. 3 double crochet, 1 chain, and we get to the corner space, and it's going to be 3 double crochet, 1 chain, and another 1 double crochet. So 1, 2, 3 double crochet, 1 chain, and another 1 double crochet in the same space. Let's just do this. There we go, 1 double crochet. So let's see what we've made so far. This is what it looks like. So this is our triangular shawl, and you can see this little edge that is forming here, which is lovely when it comes to making a little border all the way around. See. Now this I'll just work in there like I normally do. Let's just see if we've got a needle here. Obviously, you're going to use a yarn needle and your 4mm hook and a pair of scissors. Like that. I go in like that. Just at the back, like this, and like this, all the way around, like so. And I'm just going to do this. And I can come around this side again, or I can turn. I'll just keep going. Just keep going. Just do that little bit more. One more time. And that's it. There we go. See, that's how beautifully you can work it in. Now, I just want to show you a little trick that I have come across. And that is, you know how when you change to another color, now what's going to happen, you'll have these ends that you must work in. And I don't like working in ends if I can avoid it. I don't mind, but if I can avoid it, by all means. So what I do is this. You see now I'm at the end here, right? So I go like this. That little bit, what is that, 1 centimeter? And I cut. Hold your breath. Hold that little piece. Take out your hook, and I undo. Just so that I've got a piece here. Say the last 2, just like that. I'm going to undo that. And I make a magic knot. So I take my next color. Just let me just get the next color. Get the next color and just do this and show you what I mean. This is what I do. Now you know how to make a little magic knot. We're going to tie this one around that and this one around that. So just a single little knot. Just like that. And I'm going to see to it that that little piece, can you see? That little piece that I left out is how long I'm going to leave this little light pink end. And the other one, I'm going to tie around this end, right? You know how to make a magic knot. I'm just showing for those who's seeing this for the first time. And then we're going to pull and now I go right, come on, focus, right up close, and I cut, and I cut, pull. That is not going anywhere. Now I'm going to take my work and I'm going to just redo that double crochet, one chain, and one double crochet. Now look at this. Look at that. That is my change of color. See there? And I chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and change, turn the work. And I'm going to do my 3 double crochet, 1, 2, 3 double crochet, and 1 chain, and 3 double crochet. And can you see that there is no end to work in? Look at that. Now imagine going up and down this shawl, doing what you need to do, changing colors and having no ends to work in. Lovely. But you must remember, as I showed you, when I get to the end and I cut it off, it must be that little piece. If you're changing color from the light pink to the darker pink, then the light pink must be 1 centimeter. And when you do that knot, it must be 1 centimeter. Then there's hardly anything, you know. So this is fantastic. Okay, so now you just continue. And you can, what I did with these 3 colors, you know, you're just going to put in however many rows you want of a color. 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of this light pink, and then I can take the next pink 4 rows, and I can do each color in 4 rows, or I can do 3 rows of this, 5 rows of this, whatever your preference, whatever you like. Okay, and then I'm going to meet you a bit further on. Okay, so see you in a bit. Okay, so let me show you how far I've come. I've done quite a bit, and you can see what this looks like. I love this edging. That little, it's like that little, you see how I change colors? And because of that magic knot, let me just come closer. Because of that magic knot, you can hardly see where and how. See, because this is still going to get a border. And there's nothing to work in. I love it. So I've done these stripes, color changes, you know, 3 of the one row, 1 of the one row, 1 light pink, 2 of the other one, 1, 2, 3, 4 of the next one. And that's how it goes. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of that row. So you just do what you prefer. The drape of this is unbelievable. Oh, it's fantastic. And it's so soft. It is so super soft. It's quite heavy. You know, cotton is usually heavy. And I'm here at the point where I'm going to change color from this one to the very light pink again. So I'm doing 3 double crochets, 1 chain, and 3 double crochets, and 1 chain. And in this loop I'm going to put my 3 double crochet, 1, 2, and 3, 1 chain, 1 double crochet. And now remember that little bit, 1 centimeter. Is it 1 centimeter? It's the width of a pinky. Okay, I can remember it like that. I'm going to cut off there. And I must make sure when I do my magic knot that this color has that 1 centimeter little space there, so that my knot lands right there. That's actually the aim of the game here. Why I don't want to work in any ends. So as long as that happens, and then just pull out enough. Okay, that's even enough, you see. And just quickly make a magic knot. Let me just adjust this camera. And take the light pink. Just make a little magic knot again. Tie this one around this one. And see to it that that little 1 centimeter is what is showing there. See? Right there. Now it doesn't matter about the light pink one because that's not the one I'm connecting with. So quickly do the magic knot and pull, and nice and tight, tight and tight, and come right in close, right by the knot, not the knot, careful, and cut that off. There we go. And that is absolutely going nowhere. Going nowhere fast. There we go. Now we're just going to chain 1 and make a double crochet and chain 4. 1, and you can see my slip knot, my magic knot. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm on my new color, and I turn my work and I make my 3 double crochets in the same loop. 1, 2, 3 double crochets, 1 chain, and 3 double crochet. 1, 2, 3 double crochet, 1 chain, and then that is how we continue. See, nothing to work in, and there's my new color. Lovely. Now you continue and you make this as long as you like, because you're going to go from the one side up to the V, down, turn your work, up again to the V, down, turn your work up, all the way up and up, and as you go up, it becomes wider at the bottom until it's as big as you want it to be. Then we're going to end off and do the edge. Okay, let me just adjust this camera. Mine is quite big already. And it doesn't matter because I want mine from the back of my knee to the over my shoulders to the front of my knee. So it's going to be really nice and oversized. Okay, so continue and I'll see you on the last row. Love the way the colors came out. Like this. Okay, and I'm on my last row, and this is the very last 3 double crochet cluster. That I'm making. One, 2, and 3, 1 chain and 1 double crochet, and this is the end of my shawl. And now we have to do the border. You can see how lovely. I'm just going to pull this out so you can see how lovely this came out. See this little 1 double crochet we've put up here all along. Okay, now to make the border that I decided on, we have to do 2 rows, 1 in every stitch, 2 rows of single crochet, 1 in every stitch, and even along the side. Okay, so this is going to be, I think this looks like 3 single crochets, and then we just hop over. So we can start, well, you can now go anyway. You can decide to simply turn the work and work back along here, a single crochet in every stitch, and then when you get to the other point on that side, you can decide to go along, or we can just turn this and start immediately. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a chain 1 and 3 single crochets, 1, 2, 3 single crochets in that space, and I'm going to hop over and do another 3 single crochets. 1, 2, 3 single crochets. Let me just get my yarn untangled here. Okay, like that. Hop over to the next one and 1, 2, and 3 single crochets. Hop over to the next one. There you go. 1. Come on. 2. And it's 3 single crochet. Like that. See, this is what it looks like. 3 single crochets in every one. And it's going to be like that again. 1, 2, 3 single crochet. And I'm just going to continue along to the point. Well, there is actually no point because this is the center. I'll get you at the center, right? So we're just going to put a 3 single crochets in each loop that we have on the side. Okay, meet you there. Just check out this. This is what it looks like on this edge. I'm still busy, but loving the look. Okay, so now I've come here to where it all started. So all that's going to happen is what's been happening all along. There's my little chain. So 3 single crochets into that, 1, 2, 3, jump over. Well, there's the first one, so I'm going to make a single crochet into that one, then jump over to that 3 chain space, 1, 2, 3 single crochet. So this is what it looks like. You turn it the right side up, where we started, remember? So then in that loop I put 3 single crochets, 1 in the very center stitch where everything came from, and then 3 single crochets in that one, and then you just continue all along to the end. My little 1, 2, 3 single crochets, next little loop, 3 single crochets, and I'm just going to carry on to the point, you know, of the side, up the side. I'm going up the side now, actually down the side, because there where we started, there where everything starts, that point will eventually be the center behind your neck, on your back. That's where this is, and everything flows from there down your back. Okay, so just continue with your 3 single crochets in each 3 chain loop, or what would you like to call it, a post, 1 double crochet post, because on the one side it's a 1 double crochet post, on the other side it's a 3 chain loop. Whatever presents itself is what you put 3 single crochets around. There we go. So just continue like that. As I round the corner, there's the corner. Remember, we usually have 1 chain and a double crochet, or 3 or 4 chains. So I'm just going to put 4 single crochets in there. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1 single crochet into every stitch, the top of every double crochet and every chain. So we're just continuing with a single crochet into every stitch. There we go. And a single crochet into every stitch. And that is what it will look like as we come around the corner, come around the mountain. Okay, so, and that's what I'm going to do for the rest of this, all the way on the top. Okay, so right to the other side, and then I will see you there at the other point. As I'm getting to your V, the part which hangs down your back, we are just going to make, in that 3 chain space, we are going to make 3 single crochets, right, which is 1, and 2 and 3, and then 1 in every stitch, top of every double crochet in the 1 chain space. This is what it looked like this side, all the way, looking lovely. I love the way it came out. This is, love the way it came out. Okay, so let's just continue. Okay, and this is the end. That's where I started and I've ended there, but now I want to change color, and I'm going to leave that 1 centimeter gap and cut, not even a centimeter, like that, and just cut that through, and then hold onto that little point and just reverse a few, just so that I have something to change color with. Where is my other color? Here we go. Quickly make a magic knot, and I'm just going to make sure that I've got about a centimeter sticking out, like less than that, like so, nice and tight. And now this one should be, the lighter one should be tied to the darker one. Come on. And then we pull, and then we pull, and there is our magic knot. Fantastic. Cut it off right close shave, close shave. There we are. And now I'm going around, and I'm not turning, because I think what will happen now, I pulled out a few extras. I want this shawl to have a right side and a wrong side. So if I'm going to make 2 rows of single crochet on the same, sort of from the same side, without turning the work, it is definitely going to have a wrong side and a right side. And then slip stitch into the top, pull through, and I've got my new color. Yes. Slip a chain, I make 1 chain, and in the same spot a single crochet. Yep, and there we go. And a single crochet into every stitch that I see. And I want it to be like this, because if I run out of the one color, look, this whole thing is stripy. There I've only got 2 rows of the darkest one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of the lightest one, lots of rows of the medium one, and so on. So why should my border be one color? I want it to be stripy. If you wanted it the same color, 2 rows of the same color, by all means, you're welcome to do that. That's your preference. I want it 2 different colors. The next row is going to be blocks. Well, the pattern, or not a pattern, I've got a book with edgings, and the edging that I chose is called double blocks. Now why it's called double blocks, I don't know, because to me it looks like single blocks turned on its sides, which should actually be like diamonds, eh? But anyway, so that's what we're going to put here after this row. So we've got our 2 rows of single crochet, then we're going to get to our little blocks. Doesn't look like blocks to me, but anyway, it's called blocks. Ours won't look like blocks. I don't think mine will look like blocks the way I do it. Yeah, and this is how you're just going to continue. A single crochet in each single crochet of the previous row. And that is that. Just go on and on and on. If there was any thinking to be done, it was done in the previous row. Now you're just going to follow the pattern. Okay, so I see you right back here. I just want to show you what it looks like now that I've chosen a second color. See. All this way, let me just pull this out a bit so I can just show you. Okay, let's push it back a bit. There you go. See? I love the way it looks because there you have the pink, the light pink, and then the darker pink, and the darker pink edging. But then, yes, I like the fact that I chose a different color and not the my second row not the same color. So, okay. I just really like how it came out. Okay, let's continue. Okay, so now I'm finishing off. And what I've done is the little magic knot trick, because I'm going to change color. And then I, pulled out a few stitches so that you could see, well, you can see now I did, because I'm doing a single crochet in each one. And now I must do a slip stitch in the top of that one to connect, and that's where my color change is, as you can see, my little magic knot. Come through. And now chain 3. And it's 1, 2, 3. And skip the next 3 single crochets. 1, 2, 3. No, where am I now? Yes, looks like they've skipped 2, but it says single 3 chains, 1 double crochet in the third single crochet. So there we go, 1, 2, 3. That's the third single crochet. So it's 1 double crochet in the third single crochet. Now is where the funny bit starts, because we're going to chain 3 again, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to do 3 double crochets over this double crochet. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3 double crochets over this double crochet that we made. Skip 3 single crochets and make, that is where we put our double crochet. Skip 1, 2, 3, and in the fourth double crochet we put fourth single crochet, we put a double crochet. Now we're going to chain 3, chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and 3 double crochets over this double crochet that we made, and it's 1 and 2 and 3 double crochets. Skip 3 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, and in the fourth one make a double crochet. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, And now I'm going to make 3 double crochets over that double crochet that I've just made. So it's going to be, hey, don't slip. 1, 2, 3 double crochets. Now, see? That's where we went in with our double crochet. Now I'm going to yarn over. 1, 2, 3, skip, and in the 4th one, we make a double crochet. Then we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to make 3 double crochets over that double crochet that we've just made. And it's going to be my first double crochet and second double crochet, third double crochet, and again yarn over because I'm going to make another double crochet, but we're going to look for the place. So this is where I put that double crochet. Now skip 3, 1, 2, 3, and in the 4th one make a double crochet. And let's see what we've created. This is what we've created. You see it pulls up a bit, but I mean that's what it's going to do eventually. It looks like a little loop. See, they call this double blocks. This doesn't look like a double block to me at all. Looks like a lovely edging. Nothing to do with a block. Anyway, so this is what we're going to continue doing. Let me do another 2. So I've made a double crochet. Here our work is I've made a double crochet. Now I chain, because if you make a double crochet, it's like the work is upright. Now I'm going to chain 3, but with a chain 3, you're sort of turning the work. 1, 2, 3, and now I'm going to work 3 double crochets over that double crochet post. Let's call it a post. 3 double crochets, and it's 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to yarn over immediately because I'm looking for my next. There, that's where we had it. Now skip 3, 1, 2, 3, and in the 4th one make a double crochet. There we go. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and make 3 double crochets over that double crochet post. So it's 1, 2, and 3. And yarn over because I'm going to immediately look for my next position. So that's where we were. Skip 3, 1, 2, 3 single crochets skipped, and in the 4th one is where we're making a double crochet. And chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and I'm going to make 3 double crochet over this double crochet post. And it's 1, 2, and 3. Yarn over, and that's where we came out. Skip 1, 2, 3, and in the 4th one we're making a double crochet. This is going to look lovely. Okay, so just continue like that, and then I will meet up, I think, at some other point. I just want to show you what's happened here. I have now come all the way down beautifully, but now on the corner, look, there's no pattern here, so I'm running out of stitches. So now this is where I'm just going to wing it. Okay, so I'm supposed to make a double crochet into the fourth. 1, 2, 3, 4. But obviously I'm not going to do that because I want a point here. So I'm going to do 1, 2. Right in the corner, I'm just going to put a double crochet, and you can see the effect. Okay, and then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and let me just grab some yarn here, and make 3 double crochets. Let's just focus. Make 3 double crochets over that double crochet post, and that's what we're doing as we round the corner. And I'm supposed to put a double crochet, and I'm going to do 1, 2, again 2, just in the second double crochet, just so that I've got a point here. I don't want it to be stretching out, no. And here is my flat edge, so now I'm just going to continue as per normal. Okay, so my yarn is now stuck underneath that, so there we go. Chain 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2. Hey, come on. 3 double crochet over that double crochet post, and I'm supposed to make a double crochet in the fourth. 1, 2, 3, skip 3, and in the fourth, and I'm going to do that, and that is working out. See, as I've rounded the corner, that is working out fine. But here, if you've got the same problem, then that's just how you're going to wing it. There's no definite pattern, and all you want is continuity. It must just look the same. No one's going to come and count your little stitches. Okay, so that's what I did. Put one in there, skip 1 stitch, did 1, skip 1 stitch, did 1, and then skip 3 and do it in the fourth as per normal. There we go. Okay, just sharing that with you. Meet up again. Remember, this is what the other, that's the wrong side, but this is what the other point looks like. I told you how I went in there, skip only 1, then made another double crochet in there, and then skip only 1, just to get around the corner, because the corner must lie flat. I don't want it to pull in any direction. Okay, so now on my second corner, I've got a little bit of a problem in the sense that, just show you. So what I did was, I held that one next to this one, and they're supposed to look the same. So there's one, and there's one, and I need one there, because there's only one there. See, but this is what I figured out. So let me just adjust this camera a moment. There we go. I have done that one, and now I'm going to do a double crochet actually in that one. So I'm skipping 2, and I'm coming to the one right next to my 3 chains that serves as a post. Okay, so there we go. And I'm making one like normal. 1 double crochet, turn the work slightly, 3 chains, and I'm going to work a 3 double crochets into that over that one double crochet. And now how I fix this is I'm just going to do a slip stitch there at the bottom, and I'll show you the reason why I say that. Because to me that looks right. You see, now this, it will look like this little block will look like part of that post. In the big scheme of things, it's not going to look different. See, let me just see if I can lift the camera for you. Yes, you see, in the big scheme of things, it's going to look the same. So that's my little fix, is just to do a single crochet into that post going up, because that's the same look. It's look like they're touching there. The one block is touching the other block. And I wanted to create that look where it's touching, so I just did a single crochet. There we go. So now just working the ends, and that is the end of this project. Yes, and I am absolutely pleased with how this came out. I mean, this is just beautiful. Mine is big because I'm quite tall. I'm 1.81 meters tall. And I wanted this from the back of my neck all the way down to the back of my knees. So it is quite long. I've done a similar one, but in a very much thinner yarn, which I'll show you. Well, which you've seen in the introduction. That's the one I wore in the introduction. I just love the way it came out. So you can just do any granny square triangular shawl and just then pick any border that you would like to put around it. I just picked this one. Okay, so that is it for today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more, please subscribe. And I hope to see you again soon. Thank you. Bye.